and we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yo. The way JusDue, he just smooth, bringing much news with the facts when he crush fools. I'm rough school, I bust moves like crush groove. Pass me the mic and I'll turn it into lunch food. Just cool, but talk slick and he'll punch dudes. Cowards get the message and they hush like chumps do. You can bring your whole bus crew plus two. TWT is astronomical, you comical. You a fool if you think we'll ever honor you. Them other channels ain't shit, no abdominal. This the face of new media, fuck a Donahue. You see my giant crew, we shine like a diamond do. If any trolls disrespect, yo, we finding you. We all surrounding you, it ain't no reminding you. He already done surpassed what you trying to do. So quit the fake smoke, you suckers better take notes. When you step into the chat, you better wipe your feet. Hit the like and keep your comment short and sweet. My homie just not a joke, you don't want to war. Plus a deep boxing IQ, you don't want to spar. He broadcasted from Jersey, so we straight. Put you deep in the dirt, that's what they call this the garden state. You seem tough but not a threat like a garden snake. We not scared of you, we chopping off a head or two. Mark your calendar, remember what we said to you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Mark your calendar, remember what I'm telling you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Word 'em up.
What's good? What's good? Salute, what's good with the family? How y'all feeling out there? Good Thursday, man. Good Thursday to the fam. Salute to everybody in the building. Undercard boxing, what's good, my bro? How you feeling? Miss Joette, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through. Thrill Hill, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. How y'all feeling on this good Thursday? Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. I'm just going to get a champ, JHON, a few minutes to get situated. I told him, click the link whenever he's ready. We're going to get this build going. So how y'all feeling? How the family feeling? Hope everybody good out there. Let me turn my camera on, man. For y'all be on me about not turning my camera on. What's going on with y'all, though? How y'all feeling? My bad, y'all. What's good with it? Undercard, Miss Joette. Ashley's Corner, what's good, cuzzo? How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through. What's going on with you? How you feeling, Ash? He's going to get a champ a few minutes. I told him to click the link when he's ready. Have him come up here. If y'all got some questions y'all want me to ask him, I'll try to ask him for sure while we up here. I ain't going to take up too much of his time, but we definitely going to get a nice build going, man. Start reaching back. Y'all know one of my goals is to bridge this gap between the content creator and the fighter, man. So anytime I got an opportunity to build one of these fighters, it's a win for me and boxing. Great, man. Salute to everybody. Everybody in the building. How y'all feeling? I believe so, Ash. I'm gonna ask him that though. I want to make sure. I believe so. I think he had 130. Super featherweight. But I'm definitely gonna ask him. You know what I'm saying. How y'all feeling though, man? I like the fact that, I reached out and he reached back. That's always a plus for me, man. It just give me a initiative to continue to reach out to these fighters and try to, get them to come build with us, man. It's always a dope thing to be able to reach out to these fighters and speak to them directly, man. It just bring more eyes to them and let them know that it's really people out here that support these dudes and just want to see him win. You know what I'm saying? Want him to tell his story and let the people know exactly who JHON Ingram is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hope you have on your BJ. Have your way. Yeah, man. Happy birthday to the Queen, Miss Joette. You make sure you enjoy that as well, too, Queen. G5, what's good with it, Fizzle? Appreciate you pulling through, bro. Appreciate you. This crayon tropical juice hitting. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you. It's hitting, man. Let me see something. I wonder. They shouldn't, though. Joints. Get a cock up. Salute the Fizzle. Appreciate you, bro. I still need that nay. I got you, bro. I got you. I forgot while we waiting for Chan to get situated, man. Let me get y'all. And before y'all go hating on my folks, this is what happened. Y'all was taking long to get in my inbox, to get my DM. These good people found me, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I went and got a bag with them good folks. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Shower Allah, salute to the Queen. How you feeling? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I done took my talents over there to get that. You know what I mean? I'm mad at Oh man, yo, these people crazy. Well, the songs that I be coming across, man. The reenactment of these songs, y'all, these people be having me going, man. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Shava says she hated. It's all good. See, that guy hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still accessible for my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. I'm still here for my people, you know? I'm still here for y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, salute to Virgil Ortiz, man. I'm wishing Virgil Ortiz a speedy recovery, man. I see he had another flare-up situation with his rhabdomyolysis. I think that's how you say it, rhabdomyolysis. And people took to social media immediately to start, accusing this dude of steroids and PEDs. I'm not going to do that to him. I ain't putting that jacket on that man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Virgil Ortiz, man. Just go get healthy and get back to it, man. Get healthy and get back to it. D-Man, my bro, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Yeah, I got some new talent out there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They brought the Nene back, you know? They brought it back. Who was responsible for the dance routine. Now that I can't tell you because I can't dance. You know what I'm saying? So they on their own with that one. Ash, I don't know where you know what I'm saying? I was just responsible for the song. You know what I'm saying? I provided, you know what I'm saying? I provided a remix to one of the dopest songs we ever had out here. The issue we dealing with could kill them. Sad. Yeah, right. And the first thing people do is accuse him of foul play. Like, come on, man, without having no type of information on the situation whatsoever, just accusing him. Like, I ain't with that. I can't do that. That's why, I be in these chats and I be observing, I be listening to people cook, and it don't always be the content creators. It be some of the fans. Like, somebody say he should retire and all types of stuff. I'm like, damn, why should he? Because bro having a situation with his health, he should just call it quits. Yeah, see, the cat out the bag now. D-Man letting y'all know firsthand he was responsible for the dance routines, y'all. D-Man is responsible, y'all. Y'all punch that like button on the way in, man. Champ should be here in a second too, man. D-Man taught him how to get busy, bro. That's all D-Man. That's all D-Man doing right there. Oh man. But salute to Virgil Ortiz, man. I'm wishing him a speedy recovery. Keep popping up. I asked him to move up to 154. Yeah. You know what? Frank Martin for 2 minutes. Yeah. We could cook to the champ get here. Salute to everybody in the building, man. And, much respect to JHON Ingram for accepting my invitation to come up here and build with me. All right, there we go, right there. Jim, what's good with it, Jim? How you feeling, bro? Edgar Chavez, what's good with it, bro? Chant, what's going on with you, fam?
What's up? How you feeling? I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good, man. Before we get into this, I just want to say I want to appreciate you for accepting my invitation to come up here and build. Because one of my goals up here is I like to bridge this gap between the content creator and the fighter. You know what I'm saying? To let y'all know y'all got real support out here. And it's some people that really do this content creating in a responsible manner. And one of the better ways to do it is to come up here, and speak directly to the fighters, man. So I just want to let you know I appreciate you, and I want to welcome you to the JusDueBoxing platform. And we're going to have us a good build, man. This ain't an interview, this a build, man. You could get comfortable. You talking to a supporter, somebody that rock with you, man. So salute to the family in the building. I want to welcome the champ, JHON Ingram. And we're going to get into it, man. So we're going to start from the top. I ain't going to try to bore you too much, but we're going to, get into it and let the people know a little bit about you. And I see you from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Yeah.
What was the upbringing like out there?
It wasn't that bad. I say it's worse now than when I was growing up. It wasn't that bad. It was more bullying. At my age group, it really wasn't too much violence and stuff like that until we started getting like in the teens and stuff, and then people around my age who started being more violent.
Right. Oh, so you say you had some bullying going on, because that's what I was gonna kind of ask you. What kind of led you into boxing?
That actually what led me into boxing. When I was 6, 7, I used to be real fat, small. I used to get bullied a lot, so my mom wanted me to learn how to defend myself. So she put me into boxing. It's called 14th Street Rec.
Right.
And it just took off from there.
Yeah, man. And you know what? So tell us a little bit about your amateur career, because I don't think you stayed amateur for too long, did you?
No.
I did a little bit of homework. I don't think you stayed amateur too long.
So, like I told you, my mom, she put me in it just to learn how to defend myself, just how to fight. So she held me back from fighting amateur because the coaches seen I had a talent with it, a gift with it, and they wanted me to fight, but she was holding me back because that's not what she wanted me to do. So I was still in and out of boxing until I want to say I was 13. And I think 13 is when I had my first fight. I was 12 or 13 when I had my first amateur fight.
So let me know. Tell me a little bit about that, man. Take me through that. What's the nerves like, man? How you feeling in your first amateur fight?
To be honest, I don't remember. It was so long ago. I know I had a lot of support because it was in the city in Winston. So I had a lot of support, a lot of people that came out and watched me. So it was my first time, but I was still comfortable at the same time.
Right. You got the dub.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, no doubt. Yeah, I heard. I did a little bit of homework, and I seen that you ain't stay amateur for that long like most people do. They try to go to the Olympics. I see that probably wasn't your path. Like, what led you to going pro, and why did you decide to go and not stay amateur? Like, how did y'all get to that point?
So, I think I want to say I had my last amateur when I was 18.
Right.
And I wanted to go pro then. I'm glad I didn't because I was rushing it myself.
Right.
But, Olympics was on my mind. And around the time the Olympics would have happened, that'd have been when COVID hit. So either way, I would still not went.
Right.
Because I know I was supposed to fight in the nationals, but I didn't show up to the nationals. And at that time, I was still in and out of training. I wasn't really training because I was my coach had to get surgery, so I was in and out of coaches at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I was supposed to move to Atlanta first.
Right.
And then I came out to Vegas on a family vacation. I sparred at Floyd Gym, and Coach Otis, he took a liking to me, and then we've been up since.
Yeah, I'm familiar with your coach a little bit. When exactly did you meet Otis, Coach Otis? Is that your main coach now?
Yeah, that's my main coach.
Right.
When I came out here on a family vacation, so that was 2 years ago on 4th of July.
Right. And how important, man, let the people know the importance of a good trainer and just a good team all around, because again, you weren't amateur for that long. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And you jump right to pro. It had to be something that you and your team seen collectively to make that jump. And I feel like y'all made the right decision. I think you're on the right path.
Because even my prior coach, even then when I was fighting amateur, he always said I wouldn't be amateur for long because I always had that pro style.
Right.
So I don't remember my record, but I know some of them I lost just because of my style.
Got the pro style
and everything, but I had that pretty boy style. I'd be wearing, the fly trunks and all that, and they wasn't feeling that. Especially where I was at, they didn't like that. They wanted more, I guess, amateur professional style.
Amateur style.
Stuff. Yeah.
Right.
And he always told me I was gonna be a world champion. Always told me I was gonna be great. And then I got out here, was hearing the same thing from Otis. Otis actually wanted me to fight like 2 or 3 more amateur fights when I got here.
Right.
He was like, he gonna line me up with my first pro fight, and then while we waiting for the the date, just do amateur, stay busy. But like I explained to him, I told him my heart wasn't in it.
Right.
That's the other reason I didn't really want to go to the Olympics, because my heart wasn't in the amateurs. I felt like I was ready to turn pro. I was ready for that big stage. Right. So that's the move I wanted to make.
Right. Man, that's dope, man. And I feel you, man. I mean, seeing the way you fight, you wouldn't know that you had such a short amateur career definitely from the film. Like, I do my homework. I try to watch as much as I could, and I could see what you mean about not having that amateur style. Like, I don't get that. That doesn't pop into my head at all when I see you fight. I don't get the thought like, damn, this dude looked like he just came from the amateurs. Like, you didn't look like you had a issue transitioning from the amateur to the pro game, and to do it in such a short amount of time, man, it says a lot about you, man. So, I mean, take us on, man. What was the pro debut like, man? Because you turned pro, just last year, right?
Yeah. Last year was
right.
That's when I turned pro. Debut. Nervous. I was nervous.
Yeah.
First time without a headgear, and gloves. The crowd, I always love the crowd. Like, a lot of people don't know I be shy with crowds, but when it comes to boxing, like, I love the crowd. Like, I just love it.
So it's a balance there.
Right. But it was nervous. I was nervous, like, especially doing the ring walk. Man, my nerves was tore up bad. But it was just like everybody else, I had the same first fight. It's somebody you obviously know you're gonna beat.
Right.
But even though I knew that, it was still nerves because it was just different.
Still got to perform, right?
Like even with him, he I think it was the shot right before I dropped him, because I dropped him with a body shot. Through some shot and he kicked me. And I was like, damn, like 8 ounce felt like this, like it's just new to me.
You could tell you had something on it. It's a big difference.
Right, yeah, it's a huge difference.
Yeah, man. I see you putting in that work, man. And everybody's seen the sparring, but not so much. I don't even need to know details. I like to know like what experiences that you take away from it. Like, I'm not a messy dude. I ain't gonna try to what did you do and how this. Nah, I just want to know, what experiences you take away, and name some of the guys aside from a Rolly that you was able to share the ring with.
Oh, well, with the experience with Rolly,
you always you get as far as experiences tell how the work was and how it came about. You ain't got to tell nothing.
Just like me, Rolly had a short amateur background,
and that's why I asked. Right,
but the difference between me and him, he's not a smart fighter at all. Like me knowing that I have a short amateur background, I know that I'm behind a lot of people, so I don't try to physically be stronger, faster, or anybody. I try to be smarter than everybody. Like how they say it's chess, not checkers.
Right.
So, that's the biggest thing, because it's a lot of dudes I done tore up in the ring that should have tore me up, and that's just because I was being smarter. They was faster, be stronger than me. I was just being smarter than them.
Right.
And with him, skill wise, he not on my level. Personally, in my opinion, I feel like skill wise, not experience and ring wise and power wise. Yeah, he obviously over me with that, but when it comes to smarts in the ring, he not. That's how it ended up happening, because I ended up setting that shot up. I knew it was coming.
I seen it. It was pretty.
Pretty.
I seen it. I'm like, man, and again, I'm not a messy type of dude, so I try to take something from the sparring other than just like gossiping about it. And again, I feel like it serves a place as long as people can learn. Like, say if you got sparring out where you see two dudes really go at it, but they learning in there, and I think it serves a purpose. And I understand how sparring gets leaked and stuff. And I always said, man, if there's anybody that can recover from getting dropped in front of everybody, is Rolly, because I'm pretty sure he got right back up being Rolly. You know what I'm saying? He just don't care, man. He'll be
all right. As far as on my end, it ain't no bad blood. I just heard some stuff though. I don't know if it's true or not, so I ain't really gonna say too much on it. I heard some stuff.
Good. Right.
But as far as experience wise, because that was like our 4th or 3rd time sparring when that happened.
He a big dude, man. Like that. He a big dude. That's what was impressive. I forgot to mention that. Like, he, from the stories I hear, like his weight cut and how big he be, until he actually cut, man. That dude, big dude, man. And you at 130 officially, right?
Yeah, 130. Right. But I'm growing too, so I might be moving up to 135.
Gonna go where the sharks at. Where the sharks at. And I think you do just fine right up there, bro. Like I said, even like the queen just mentioned, she said she had no idea like you had such a short amateur career, seeing one of your fights. And again, that's the same thing I noticed. I'm like, I don't, a lot of times, especially in the first handful of fights, you will see that. You'll be looking for that when you're watching a fighter. Like you'll see like he's still learning, and obviously you're still learning, but it's the learning curve for you ain't as tough as it is for certain other fighters, man. So I mean, what's the plans for JHON, man? What you got? And somebody asked, are you still doing exhibitions?
I just had another interview I just did. The dude, he really wasn't feeling the exhibition stuff. And like I explained to him, I feel like it's good. One, because I already told you I got a short amateur background. So one, it's experience. Two, these stages I'm fighting on huge. So by the time I get to them huge stages, I'm already used to that. Like this ain't no little. You seen the fights how to, it wasn't real small people, but it ain't big as what I'm fighting on now with the exhibition.
Right.
So and plus it's keeping money in my pocket.
It serves a purpose, and not to cut you off. I feel like fans sometimes we too short sighted, and I think the best way to get a idea of why you going that route and why you doing it. For me, that's why I'm glad I got you up here right off the bat. Like I heard somebody say that, why you doing exhibitions? And I'm like, bro, if you know, just do a little bit of homework. He had a long amateur background, so I feel like it's like a 2-for-1. You still learning on the job. You getting fights. You staying active, and the exposure. You fight on the big stage. Anytime you can fight on the
crazy man
undercard with Floyd. I mean, don't get no better than that. So and it kind of
that's the thing I like about it the most. Right. Gained so many fans from other countries. It's crazy. Like it's been people. I had somebody stop by the gym from Australia to come see me.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually at the gun range a month ago before I went out of town, and I'm cool with the people up there. And some people from London was visiting, and when they told them I was in there, they went crazy. They wanted to come take pictures with me and stuff. So I just love that. It's just not the States; it's the world that's seeing me with these exhibitions.
Exactly. And that's what it's about. And like that's these bills is about. Like if it's anybody in here that don't know about you, that know about you now, and really support you and bring more eyes to the sport, I feel like that's what it's all about anyway. So I know those exhibitions serve a purpose, and again, just more experience for you, better prepare you for that next step. And I noticed your last exhibition was in London, right?
Right.
Yes. So what was that like? Was that your first time fighting out there?
Yeah, that was my first. It was I had a press conference there for the last one I did in Dubai, but that was my first time fighting out there. Mm-hmm. It wasn't what I wanted. I wanted, because he was talking a lot. I wanted him to actually fight back. I wanted to display more of my skills. I felt like I didn't. Everybody said it was good. They liked it, but me personally, I felt like I didn't get to display what I wanted to with him because he was running the whole time.
And that's cool for you to be tough on yourself. But for what I seen, he had a lot of bark and he wanted to be entertaining at the face-off. I remember watching that. And once he got in there, I remember you touched him a couple good times. And I seen it. It went from barking to trying to survive. He ain't want no more. And you see how much respect that he had for you after you beat him.
And definitely.
That's why I could appreciate it. If you got to take it, then go ahead and take it. And you took it. And I can understand why you be hard on yourself, but from a realistic standpoint, you did what you were supposed to do. You went in there and you took care of business. You didn't get hit with shots that you shouldn't have been getting hit with. And I seen you turn it up when you needed to turn it up. And it wasn't even 3 minutes rounds, was it? Was it? It was 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2 minutes. It was 2 minutes.
So again, like I think in 3-minute rounds, you might have would have got him. Might have got to him. Yeah. So again, man, that's dope, man. If y'all got some questions, man, feel free. I'm not gonna keep you too long, man. But what was the overall experience like out there in the UK? Reason I asked because oftentimes when fighters fight out there, they come back with good stories to tell as far as like the experience as a whole. The people out there, the support. You know what I mean? People could go from booing you to cheering you out there.
With me, 50-50. I like it, but I don't like it out there really. Personally, I don't really like it because of the weather. The weather was hard. I was sick. I was sick when I was fighting. I had a mean headache.
Wow. Yeah.
The weather out there, I just don't like it. As far as people, it's different. It's different from people in the United States. They approach different where they talk. It's like, how we raised here with manners and stuff. A lot of them there don't really know what that is or have that. So it's different when you're coaching them.
Yeah. I thought they were more mannerable than I thought we was a little more less, than they are.
Well, it might have just been the people I encountered with, like like the day after the hotel I was staying at with some people there that was seen the fight. And like I'd be talking with the security and they just like come step right in front of the security, talk to me and stuff like that. So I don't know, it might have just been the people that we had that encounter with. But as far as that, that's what I seen.
Right. Right. I could feel that, man. Salute to you, man. So look, I know, like I said, I always try to do my homework, man. And I definitely couldn't let you get out of here without asking you about, if I'm gonna ask you about Rolly, I gotta ask you about TBE, man. Now that right there, that caught my ear. So not too many people get to say they sparred with him, and it ain't just him. Like again, you getting quality sparring, I believe, because you're in Vegas now, right?
Right, yeah.
So I know the work. I could just imagine. And again, I think I hear you mention that. I think you said somebody, one of your coaches said, being that you had the shorter amateur career, they got to make sure that you sparring and getting work with the best of the best. And look, I mean, I heard you say best of the best, but it don't get no better than TBE, man. Yeah. So yeah, man, before you get up out of here, man, I probably got a couple more questions. Let us know, man, what the experience was like with Floyd, man, being in there for TBE.
It was crazy because like I said, when I got out here, sent me. I don't know if you heard of Dorian Kine. That's who I sparred 4th of July. I had came out here,
right?
So that's the only one he seen me work with. So when I moved out here, he was testing me, see what I can do, what I can handle. So he was really throwing me to the wolves. And one day he called. And at this time, I used to stay right across from the gym. So he always called me to come spar because I was just right there.
Right.
So one day he called. He was like, yeah, I got this kid for you to spar. You want to spar, come to the gym. Mind you, it's like 10, 11 at night. So I'm like, who you want me to spar at the gym? So I was like, okay, I'm on the way. So I grabbed my bags. I'm walking across the street to the gym. And I see all these cars outside. So, I'm like, who this? I walk in. He like, yeah, you sparring Floyd. So that's how I met Floyd. The first time I met him was me sparring him.
Nah, that's crazy. So the first time you meet him is sparring him.
Right.
That's crazy.
So
yeah, that's crazy.
Ended up sparring him. Obviously, he got the experience and stuff. It wasn't like he was trying to kill me or anything, but
yeah.
At the end, I was embarrassed because I say nervous in there with him.
Yeah.
You in there with the best. It's like
that's normal, man. You human, bro. Human.
Like, literally, I knew
I
wasn't on his level, so it was, it was like I really didn't know what to do.
Right.
But after that, I sat down with myself, reevaluated, and then we sparred the next time. It got better.
Yeah.
Better. And then it got to the point where I had good days, and then of course he gonna have majority of the good days, but I had a couple good days with him. And it was good because that was for his Dubai fight when he fought I can't think of his name right now. He used to be his whole sparring partner.
Yeah, I know you're talking Dom
Right. Yeah. Right. So I was sparring partner for that. I probably would have been for the other ones too, but since that one he been fighting southpaws, I'm orthodox.
Right.
So, but I always mess with him when I see him and tell him like, when we're gonna spar and stuff. But
yeah,
why we always trying to beat him up? So he be telling.
Yeah, because he give you high praise for sure, man. And I'm gonna just be real, like he don't do that for everybody. He just don't. Dude, don't praise everybody. I mean, it had to be something in you that he definitely seen that praise you the way. And are you under the banner?
No.
So you just train heavy in the gym.
Yeah, I'm independent, but I'm still the face of the money team.
I get it because they call you his protege. Yeah. I don't know if you know that. They call you the new pretty boy, man. They calling you the new pretty boy. So hey, man, I say embrace it, man. One thing I noticed again while you be fighting, man, you always smiling.
Oh yeah,
you look real comfortable in there. So I think that's gonna take you a long way, man. I ain't seen you look uncomfortable just yet, and you embrace the moment. And I think that just shows that I think you're ready for this moment. You're ready for what's coming, and I think you been in the right place. I think you get going to Vegas. You got to think you way from North Carolina with it to Vegas. I know that had to be a big difference, big jump, man. New atmosphere, man. But again, think it's one of the best places for any young fighter to be, to go grow and build. And overall, like, what's the experience been like for you since moving to Vegas?
Life changing. I get so much work out here. Just like after that with Floyd, I ended up becoming Tank sparring partner for the Cruz fight.
Right.
I can't remember his name, but it was some Japanese world champion. I used to work with him. Cody Crawley, you know, he just went on the this past weekend. Worked with him. Andrew Tabiti, even though he a cruiserweight, you know, he get in there still moving around with me.
Right. I get you. Right.
Carmel Moulton. Yeah, it's just so many guys that's good that I get to work with and get them experience and learn from, because I know they got that experience over me.
Right.
So you know, I have my bad days. You know, they get in me sometimes.
Hey man,
I get them sometimes, back and forth sometimes, but you know, it's all a learning experience.
I mean, yeah, that's where you're gonna sharpen your craft anyway, and you only gonna come out better. I mean, they say iron sharpens iron, and I ain't heard you name a name that I don't see as being iron. You get what I'm saying? So again, man, just continue to push, man. You got some people over here. Like I said, I'm rocking with you. We supporting you here, and we gonna keep supporting you, man. And question she asked, why is the Kuzi fight not on his record? I think that's the fight you wanted to be on the record, but they wouldn't approve it or something like that, right?
Yeah. So that was at the first exhibition. You know, he's a kickboxer. So he got 50-something kickboxing fights, so they wouldn't approve.
Right. Okay, the Queen Ashley's Corner. She asked, were you ever work with Keyshawn Davis?
Yeah, I sparred with him once. I see what the hype about with him. He's bad. He's bad.
See, and I'm glad. See, that's why I'm glad I brought you up here, and I'm glad you came up here, because they be giving a young Keyshawn Davis a lot of flack, man. I think because I say this all the time. This is me trying to understand y'all as the fighter, instead of being the guy that criticizes him for his confidence. I try to understand why he's that confident, and I think it's built off of, you know, his experience in the Olympics. You get what I'm saying? He was one of them guys, and you know, he went to turn pro, and the work that he's been getting is just top notch. I mean, why not? And again, you take punches for a living. You better be confident, because if you not, the guy on the other side of you was going to be that confident. So I just try to understand that. And for me, I've seen him fight once already in person. I'm gonna be in the building April 8th to see him again. Him and my boy Shakur. And I think he one of them ones too. So it's good, like I said, to hear it from somebody that shared the ring with him, rather than somebody that's just from the outside looking in. So that's dope. That's dope. I like Keyshawn, man. And the Queen Aisha asks, how was it sparring with Tank? You know, everybody gonna ask that. Tank, my guy.
Oh, it was good work. It was good work.
I see you got on me in the DM. Said but I like the way you explained what you meant, and it made perfect sense to me.
Because everybody, I should have explained it better, but everybody take it as something it wasn't when I said that comment. But working with him, it was good. I think when we was working, we at least go like 7-8 rounds every time.
Right.
A lot of back and forth.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see it, man. You got the skill, the talent, and I again, you've been in there with the right fighters, man. It's only gonna get you better. It's only up from here. You get what I'm saying? You've been in there with the best of the best. Like I ain't just saying it because you're up here. Like the people in the chat, and the Floyd, for me, it's hands down, this generation is one of the, you know what I mean, absolute best fighters I ever got to watch. So again, man, it's high praise, and I'm glad you got a chance to come up here and, you know, share the experience with us, and, you know what I mean, just give us an inside track on what's going on with you. And I got another question. I knew somebody was going to ask that about Carmel. How good is he? They say, can he hang in the pros? Moten?
Yeah. When I first met him, I got in there, I was playing around at first. And because he was, he's small, compact and stuff.
Compact, right?
And then when they told me at the time when I met him, I think he was 15 or 14.
Mm-hmm.
I think 15. And he surprised me. Like I didn't know he was a dog like that. Like me, like when I spar him, I be having to go full out with him because he don't play around. He really,
young man got a motor, don't he?
Yeah. And that's the other thing too. Like you don't get tired. He don't get tired. Like I done seen times in there he do like almost like 24 rounds. Like he just don't stop. He don't get tired.
That's crazy.
But
that's crazy.
He definitely had to get there with the pros, and he ready for the pros. I didn't see him spar a lot of pros. I didn't see him put a lot of pros down too. Yeah. So that's my boy. I'm proud of him. Proud what he doing.
Yeah. I see he took a little loss, but
and it's crazy because how you say his name again that he fought? I know
Zaquin, I think it is.
I sparred him before they left to go.
Right.
So it was I liked watching it when me knowing I sparred both of them guys.
Right.
So I knew it was gonna be interesting because I knew he was good too.
Yeah, and it's like tooth and nail. Like it's like, you know what I mean? It ain't like you go in there, he got washed there. Nah, that's what you want to see, good work. And man, I just can't wait to see him. I think he's gonna be a hell of a pro. And I don't think him having to transition from that amateur style, he might just be ready. You get what I'm saying? Just off that, his style. And I get it. I could be wrong, but it's like not that he's forcing himself, but he's playing the game, the amateur game. But it seemed like the way he want to go, that's a professional all the way. That's not an amateur, man. He want to get in there and work, and he want to hurt you. And he don't want to be rushed, in a short time span to do it. So I can't wait to see what's next for him as well, man. Somebody asks, who Miss Joette, the queen, asks, do you have a dream fight? I know it's early, but you have anybody that anybody you might want to put hands on, and again from a competitive standpoint, of course, you know what I'm saying.
You probably ain't gonna like it because he's from around your way, but it's probably gonna have to change now because with me growing and most likely have to move in up weight classes, I probably won't ever fight him. But I wanted to fight Fulton.
Oh, cool boy. Ah, man, listen. I'm one of the guys. With me, I support boxing, so I try not to ever in the effort. I want to see it grow. So how do you know what I mean? I do my part to support, really genuinely support the fighters. So I don't pick sides and stuff like that. I got the fighters that I rock with. But all in all, I will be able to watch a fight with y'all and support both of y'all. It'll be easy, you know what I'm saying? But man, hell yeah, that'll be a damn good fight, man. Not too many people even speak, on Fulton. So
yeah, because I know he's gonna be moving up to stick soon.
All right.
And, I really want him to fight my boy though, Raif Salim, but I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I even his gym, the people from his gym. He said, I think it's fighter talk when he say a fighter said another guy trash. I don't think he think that guy's trash because I know cool boy, a real fighter. I know skill, recognize skill, right? He's good fight. And I always said, I think the only thing that's stopping that is somebody is cool boy making a big fight with Monster anyway, right? And I feel like it shouldn't have to be one way. Somebody else should be able to get his man an opportunity. It shouldn't just have to be cool boy. It should be the other guy with the titles, but as it stands, he just gonna have to beat somebody up and take it. That's all.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to beat somebody, and I believe he's gonna do it. They say he's a little tank. Oh yeah, Carmel.
Yes,
for sure. My weight class is pretty boy at 130, right? That's super feather.
130, yeah.
130. Shakur, you thought he was gonna say Shakur?
Really?
You ever worked with Shakur?
No, I was supposed to, but they was trying to lowball on the money, so
I got you. What did he say? Salute to my bro Undercard Boxing. He said, "Can we get Champ to shout out Miss Joette for her birthday?" Oh, they put that in you.
Happy birthday, Miss Joette.
See, man, the champ. See, the champ is going. She said, "Why, cool boy?"
because you just said this. Personally, I feel like he get hyped up too much. I feel like he just trash.
Oh man,
I like him. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I like him. I follow him. I watch his videos and stuff. Like I'm glad he doing his thing, but I feel like that would definitely have helped me for that jump to the next level of my career.
Right. You're gonna get there, like I said, man.
He at the top at 122. So I know when I first got to Vegas, I could make 126, maybe 122.
Right.
But I know grew a lot since I've been out here, especially when I was training. I got bigger, more muscles, so that's what I'm saying. I might not even be able to make 130 no more. Because my last pro fight,
right?
When I had dropped the dude, that was supposed to be 130. Like that day, the day of the weigh-ins, I had 1 more pound to lose. I was losing that, and we ended up finding out my opponent backed out.
Right.
It was some the dude I was supposed to fight was like 17 and 20 or something like that. He backed out, and then that's when I had to take another fight. So I had to move up to 140 to fight him.
Right. Man. Yeah, that's why I know you probably jumped around a little bit, with the weight. That's why some people was confused, but I figured you was at 130, man. So, and man, if you can't be there too long, I enjoy watching you at 35, man. I think either way you go is fights at 30 that can be made for you, and we just gonna keep supporting you and watching you do your thing.
Oh, you're definitely.
Yeah. That, I don't know how that didn't come to my mind, y'all. And I ain't gonna keep you too much longer, but
no, you good. You
Queen asked, have you ever sparred with Devin Haney, being that he in Vegas?
Nah, but that's my boy though. We just talked not too long ago, like last week.
Right.
About training and stuff. So that's my boy. Hopefully you'll probably see me around him a little bit, training and working out with him, maybe even sparring with him.
Right.
And I love to work with him. He's not undisputed for no reason. So I know I can learn a lot of stuff, learn so much from him.
Right.
And then I just love the way his boxing is. Like he's just a pure boxer, and I love that.
I see you like the pure boxer. I could tell.
But I watch everybody though, like even with Tate, it's certain stuff I like about Tate that I take from him.
Right.
And you know how with boxing, we take stuff from everybody.
The great ones do it.
When it comes to boxing, like I ain't gonna lie, like his style is the style I want. I know it won't never, because I got my own style, but if I had a style to pick, I would want his style.
Talking about that discipline. I think that discipline, man, that swimming without getting wet, that kind of hit without getting hit. That's his mentality. That's his style. Pure boxing, fundamentally, technically sound, and it's effective. Like listen to what you saying. You actually fight, right? And he get a lot of criticism for his style. And I be trying to tell people, I don't want to change your opinion on it, but just think it's boxing, right? And everybody, although knockout sell, and we they're obvious to see to the eye, right? But it's called the sweet science for a reason. And if that's what he displays at a high level, is hit and not get hit. So it's like, what I mean? I could look past the fact that he's not a knockout artist, because I understand what he brings to the table. So I don't watch a Devin Haney fight expecting blood and guts. He's too smart for that. He gonna go in there and win the way he's supposed to win. That's the way that's going to keep him in the game longer. The way people would prefer him to fight would shorten his career to me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, again,
the way he fight is perfect. One, he ain't taking no damage. Two, he's still putting on a show. And I just feel like with that boxing, like even with Shakur, Shakur got that boxing style. He get in there and mix it up too.
Right.
But with them two styles, one, you gonna last so much longer with your career. And two, I feel like them styles are just so much harder to beat. That's easier than somebody just walking in and trying to land big shots. You would.
I get you. And I think it's only. I mean, you're gonna meet your match if that's how you fight. Just walking in trying to land a big shot. I know people. They give Tank flat. But I think part of him fighting the way he does is him understanding himself. You get what I'm saying? I think that's not me trying to give him an out and say he shouldn't be using more boxing, but I even be urging people to go a little bit deeper and actually crunch them numbers. Like I've heard people crunch the numbers and do debates, and you'll be surprised the amount of times he get hit is not that much higher than a Devin Haney than what people would think. But you know, I guess him being a lighter guy like yourself, y'all bruise, you know what I mean, glove burn, or you know what I mean, your face get marked up, and they think that tells the whole story. I think you gotta really pay attention to he roll with shots. Like, I mean, he get hit, but I just don't think it's as much as people make it seem, man. And again, I think part of the reason he fights the way he do, and I say this all the time, maybe it's just me that thinks this, I don't think he fights to win rounds. He fights to hurt you. Like, and some people might feel like that's risky, and he might be waiting for a big shot. I don't look at it like that. I just think he know the name of the game, and I'm gonna hurt you. And when I catch up to you, I'm gonna get you out of there. But it's only a small, like not even a handful of people that I think really could beat him, man. If that, as just he that dangerous to me, and I think he can box well enough with anybody as well as punch with absolutely anybody. So I feel like with a Tank Davis, this is just me, he always in a 50-50 fight.
Oh yeah,
so at the worst, he's in a 50-50 fight. So you know what I mean? But I appreciate all styles, man. The sweet science, I always say, with Dev Haney, Shakur, you get the best of both worlds. Got them pure boxers. You got Tank that'll knock your head off. Then you got pretty boy John Ingram coming up that'll knock your head off. I seen somebody said you was knocking people out their shoes. Somebody mentioned up in here earlier. And some Fate was good. Fate, he asked, what you think about Kid Austin?
Oh, I like when he a cool dude, you know.
Young kid.
We used to be under the same management, so we was around each other.
I seen it on your trunks, the Davies Entertainment, right?
Yeah, that's where all my fights was with them. Right. Davies. Personally, he cool. Yeah. I want to fight him. I know I'll smoke him if we fight, but you know, he cool. He doing his thing. He making a name for himself. He building his brand. So you know, at the end of the day, you know, ain't nothing but love, proud.
Yeah, right. And you talking from a competitor standpoint, so that's how I want to hear you talk anyway. Cool.
Yeah, outside of the ring, I mean, I'm glad everybody eating. Outside
right.
When we in there, you know, I'm not about to be like, oh, I'm in there. Yeah, he can beat me up or something.
No, you better not don't say that, right? And I like Kid Austin. I like his work ethic, man. I mean, I man, just the way it looked, and this can't be smoking mirrors. That dude is live in the gym, bro. Like he gotta have a little cot somewhere in the gym where he sleep, because every time I look up, he in the gym working, and I think that's he living that real fighter's lifestyle, man. And before you get out of here,
he take card.
Yeah, they did slip him on that. So that it's good to see, man.
And I seen some that he posted. He fight, I think he said the dude he fight like 20-2 or something like that.
Yeah, they stepping him up a little bit, huh? Yeah, I think he'll do well, man. That dude he look like he be in phenomenal shape, man. I see people criticizing for the muscles, but I don't know if he's intentionally trying to build himself. Some dudes just, you know what I mean? I see him working out some, but I don't think
I feel like that slow you down.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Oxygen, you know, your muscles need oxygen for sure. So.
Even with me getting bigger with muscles, I feel like I done slowed down a lot, like with my speed and punches. I try to, you know, I don't really lift weights, but I'm just growing from, you know, push-ups.
Naturally, yeah.
I work and all that stuff.
Damn, you ain't slow, bro. I done seen you in there. Like, you know, it don't look slow at all, man. As a matter of fact.
Compared to how I feel like I used to the swing versus now.
Probably you just getting used to your body filling out, because it's gonna get to a point you're gonna probably feel right back to yourself, man. And again, you just going through that growth period right now. So if you ain't gonna be,
I still feel like I'm in the process of figuring out my style.
Right.
So, you know, I know. I understand what you're getting at.
I seen you doing a little bit of that. I don't want to say the shoulder roll a little bit. I see you picked that up from Florida a little bit. You know, everybody tried, but they can't do it. But I seen you utilizing it without getting touched up a little bit in one of your fights.
That's the crazy part. That naturally can't happen to me.
Just
like even I told you, I started, but I was off and on with it. I would just go. I think my mom had me going like once or twice a week. But the family always throw fight parties when Floyd fight, so I always see Floyd fight. So like when I started getting older, like it just started happening. Like, like I had coaches, they had forced me to keep my hands up and all that, but it just came naturally. So then the coach I had prior to Otis, it was like, well, we're just gonna perfect it. He was like, that's part of your style. So he's like, you can't change it, you just gotta perfect it.
Exactly. Sure. Make it. Yeah, I mean, do it, man. Make the most of it, man. Because again, I seen how effective it was for Floyd because he understood how to use it. And I think a lot of people that tried it after him, they knew but didn't really perfect it. Like you say, it could be dangerous if you don't like. Because from what I've seen, the guys that I done seen people get knocked out trying to do that. So I hate to see it. And I see you already. You look comfortable in there. I'm not just telling you that. It's something I look. Any tape, any film, I'm just like, this guy don't look like somebody that has such a short amateur career, like I said. So again, man, I think it's a testament to the work that you putting in, and you in the right spot, man. You in the right spot. I hope I'm gonna continue to watch you. I mean, do you got a fight date or are you kind of waiting?
So
if you can't, but you gonna be back in the ring anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm supposed to have 2 lined up. A real fighting exhibition.
Right.
There's some card going on in May in the Bahamas. They already sent me my opponent for he 11-0. But right now we hearing 50-50 on the whole card and all. Right. It was actually Frank Martin actually was supposed to be on there too, but I heard he's not on there no more.
Right. Okay.
So hopefully I want that one to fall through because I know that's gonna be a good look on my record.
Absolutely.
And, supposedly in June, I'm supposed to be having another exhibition, so hopefully that will fall through too.
And just so y'all know, the exhibitions, like Champ said, it's exposure, it's experience. He's still learning on the job, so you know what I mean. And it's an opportunity to stay active and continue to learn, which is something that you're gonna need to do because, I like you said, you probably won't be at 130 too long. And I got another question for you. Mike Biggs Boxing, he asked the question: Spence versus Bud, who you got if they make it?
It'll be a tough one, but I always had a lean towards Spence. I like his style. I like the way he fight. I like him as a person. I like Bud's style. I like him as a person too.
Right.
But it's like any fight is 50-50. I feel like especially if Spence keep him at distance, the whole time. It's a wrap, but Spence a body snatcher.
That work rate, man. That's the factor for me. His work rate is crazy. I think if you allow Spence to get up to how 60, 70 punches he be throwing, he could get up to, it get bad. Even more like how he did against Ugas. Once that motor get there, it's hard to stop that. So it's like I feel like your best bet at beating him and stopping him from getting to that point, because once he get there, it's like you on borrowed time, man.
He done came a long way from that car wreck, so he still look good.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
He that good from that car wreck.
And Shawa Allah, the Queen asks, how often would you like to fight per year?
Right now, I like to fight 4 to 5. Once I start getting up there a little more, I want to slow it down to 3 to 2. So, because I know, the harder the competition get, the harder my training gonna get. So I need time for my body to rest and heal.
You smart already. And the reason I say that, because I've heard people answer that question so many different ways, and it's no wrong answer, right? But I can tell already the answer you gave is already a realistic one, and you're thinking more than one step at a time. See, somebody say, 4 or 5 times if I could, and more recently I heard Regis speak to that too, and he said something like 2 times a year, but he gave a good explanation why. And you see what you thinking, like that competition get tougher, training camps get tougher. You need a little more time to rest. So it's more realistic. I appreciate that answer, man. That's a real answer. Who are all the overrated fighters in boxing, in your opinion?
Hey,
And again, overrated is because of the people. You know, I always felt like Lomachenko was over celebrated. I didn't want to call him overhyped. He's just over celebrated. Like they made him out to be so much better than what he was, in my opinion. When you put him in the same breath of Ali and saying he'd be Pretty Boy Floyd is disrespectful. It pissed me off. So people do it.
Oh, my opinion, I don't feel like there is a such thing as overrated fighters.
I like this answer.
You know, fighters where they at for a reason. You know,
right.
Yeah, you got fighters that they might feel like, oh, they don't deserve to be there, but man, these dudes, they put in a lot of work. They work hard to get where they at right now. So I don't really feel like there's really a such thing as an overrated fighter. Now, of course, like, okay, like I'm gonna refer back to Keyshawn. You know how they say he overrated, and they comparing him to beating Devin Haney and Javante and stuff right now. I don't feel like that's overrated. I feel like they assume it too quick.
Yeah. Right. And again, just the fact that people, I'm different, man. I think like I'm not a one short-sighted person. I think differently. Like you could say, just think about it. He got 7 fights and you already talking about, he can't beat Devin Haney. He can't beat, you know what I mean, Tank Davis. That's saying something about him, whether you know that or not. The fact that you already with 7 fights in, you putting this dude name in there with the, you know, the more proven fighters, obviously, is saying a lot about the guy, whether you want to admit it or not.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he one of them, man. I think he is, man. And again,
he definitely is. Personally, like how people saying they want to see him fight some of the top guys now. I think that's obviously not a smart idea. I know he probably not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I done seen recently people want to see him fight who I just mentioned in Texas, Bench Boy. He's Frank Martin.
Frank Martin.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be a good one. A lot of people saying Frank Martin to beat him, but I don't know. That'd be a good one.
Yeah. I tell people when it come to that, I can understand why you could pick a Frank Martin, right? Because of where they at professionally. You get what I'm saying? I could get it if you say, but I tell people I don't think it'd be no wash. I feel like when you of a certain level, you know it's gonna be a 50-50 type fight. I don't think that fight is a wash. I don't think it's a lopsided fight. I just think the better man, or you know, whoever got the better game plan on the night type deal. And again, a lot of people are high on Frank Martin for a number of reasons, obvious reasons. He doing his thing, you know what I mean? He putting in the right work, fighting the right guys right now. He with Derrick James, so I get it. But I say Keyshawn is not too far off of where he need to be. I mean, he ahead of the curve, in my opinion. 7 fights in, I think he ahead of the curve, man. I like him. What's your thoughts on Boots?
With his career.
Boots. What you think about Boots Ennis?
Yeah, he bad. He bad. Man, he bad. I love it. I love his style so much. He got that. He got like how I said, if I wanted a certain style to be Devin Haney, after that it would be his.
Yeah, I get
his style is just so smooth.
Fluid. He's comfortable. And again, like you're gonna have your style of your own, but you already headed in the right direction because you're fluid. What you do in the ring is fluid. And I really seen that. Was it the last exhibition? It was another fight. I don't remember the guy's name, man. I always remember the color of trunks and stuff like that, but I don't remember the dude's name. But I just the fluidity in it. Again, you don't look like somebody got to tell you. Got to look and see on your box rack. You got 3 fights. When you look and watch you fight, you're not gonna say, "Oh, that dude ain't got a handful of fights yet." You're not gonna feel like that. I know I didn't, and no fight that I seen you in just yet. Opulent LD, what's good, brother? Frank. Sparred. Richardson Hitchens. Have you ever worked with Hitchens?
No, I never met him before.
Yeah, another good one. Yeah, and man, appreciate your time. I ain't gonna keep you here too much longer. Let me ask you this, man. When you're not boxing, man, what do you do to get away from boxing, man? Like how you take your mind off the sport?
I like the ocean. I like ocean and nature. So if I like, not even if I'm here training in camp, like They got something called Mount Charleston. I go up there. That's where we go run a lot too. But I go up there, just chill. I see some wild horses running around. That's the biggest thing about me. I love nature, so that's how I get away from everything. Or I might just go out of town for a little bit and just relax, enjoy myself.
Right, man. I could rock with that, man. Just like to relax, pretty much, man. And what's if you on your in the locker room, man? What you listening to on the way to a fight? What you got to get you in the mood, man, to hurt somebody?
It depends. It depends on my mood. Like sometimes you'll be surprised. Sometimes I listen to something like that's calming, some calming music. Then sometimes I listen to song like the new thing they call now trap rap. The Little Baby stuff. I listen to a lot of. I know I'm from the South, so I listen to a lot of people from the South.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We got family from out there.
Yeah, so it really just depends on my mood. Sometimes I don't even like to listen to music.
You just zone out, tunnel vision, and just go get it done.
Nah, so my biggest thing is because you know how they be like, you gotta make sure you focus. You always gotta be focused, locked in and stuff. I'm like, I don't feel like that's my view on that is different.
Yeah.
So me being focused and doing what I gotta do, that's just me treating it like it's a regular day.
Regular.
I'm gonna go out what I normally do and do something different.
Right.
How I go into the gym, touch these dudes, I'm gonna treat it like it's a regular day. Like, so I be talking to everybody in the locker room, just chilling, having fun.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You locked in is treating it like any other day, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, right. Yeah, not making it.
Once I get in there, that mood changes once I get in there. But it's like because like I know me personally, I'm different. I look at it different because if I'm sitting there just listening to music, just not just sitting there, I'm be thinking too much about it.
Right. I could feel that, man. So what's a go-to meal for you, man? What you eat after a fight? Because I know y'all hate starving through training camp, man. But what's something that you feel like you gotta have after a fight?
Well, the first thing we always get out the fight is steak and lobster.
So
our coach treat us to steak and lobster for knockouts. So most of the time, obviously I'm 3-0.
You don't have steak and lobster a couple times, man. You getting spoiled.
But especially when I'm in camp, obviously there's no junk food, stuff like that. So I always tell my coach I want a cake after the fight. I want to get a chocolate cake. Right.
I could rock with that. And man, final question for you, man. 3 to 5 year plan. Where's JHON Ingram in 3 to 5 years?
I ain't gonna lie. Maybe 2 years ago I could tell you. Right now I can't because my career moving so fast. There's no telling. Like before, I like in my head, how you map out stuff. I had it mapped out in my head, and but like everything done changed around so quick for me. Everything moving so fast, so different.
You still processing and still figuring it out, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. I just asked that question, just to see if you probably got an idea.
I mean, I don't know definitely world champion, but I feel like it might be before that 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, right.
Before that 3 to 5.
Right. And we gonna be here the whole way supporting and rocking with you. Like I said, man, I appreciate your time coming up here to build, bringing me one step closer to my goal, really bridging this gap. Like I said, the goal really is for you, like as a fighter. Next time you talk to a fighter and maybe you bring up JusDue, you know what I'm saying, and say that it's the person, not just so much for an interview, to let it be known that there's really people out here that truly want to see the best for the sport of boxing. And that's just something that I use my voice for. So I appreciate you coming up here, being a part of that, man. And look, you family now. So whenever you do get a date, an official date or a fight, man, I'd love to have you back up here to chop it up again, bro.
For sure. Yeah, I appreciate because your approach is different too. Like you said, from other people that do interviews, want the greasy stuff, you know, the drama.
Nah, I want the people. Yeah, I want the people to know your story and really have a, you know, a reason to want to support you, not just be a fan. And like, it's nothing wrong. Everybody need fans, right? But if you're here, supporters is a difference. Like, we pay for your fights if we have to. You got merch or something, like a way we could support you. And before you get out there, let the people know where to find you at.
Oh yeah, you can always find me on or look me up, JHON Ingram. You know, see my name up there.
Right.
All my social medias will pop up. It's anywhere to find me.
Yeah, I got you. I got your IG in the description too as well, man. You got Twitter? You on Twitter?
Yeah. I mean, when you type in my name, all of it will pop up.
Right. Right, facts, Ash. Right, that's why I'm glad he gave me the time to do this. And salute to Jalil Reddick too. He said that's your boy. He said you his boy, Jalil.
Oh yeah,
I had him up here, right? So again, and he'll tell you, like, that's how I give it. The goal is to, you know, have a build. Like, the hell with an interview, it's a build. Let the people know about you, how to support you, and just try to, you know what I mean, grow the sport, man. And this is how we do it. This is one way we could do it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate your time for sure.
Yeah, no problem.
100%. So, man, keep us posted, man. Let us know when, you know, you get a date, when you could, you know, release it. Let us know, and we'll make sure we support you and we tune in.
Okay, I definitely will. I'm about to head to the gym now, talk to some peoples up there, see what's going on with this May win. So hopefully that fall through, and I'll let you know.
Right, man. Keep me posted, bro. I'm gonna stay watching. I'm gonna stay supporting, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna let you get up out of here, man. It's been a good one, and this won't be the last time, man. Trust me, I will be reaching out to you again, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. Oh shit, I didn't hit that. My bad, y'all. So salute to the champ, JHON Ingram. I hope y'all appreciated that. I appreciated him. Like I said, he bringing me one step closer to my goal of bridging this gap with the content creator and the you know, and the fighter. And this is how we gonna do it, man. Much love to y'all. We go to fights to right, and we gonna be there. We gonna be there and enjoy, man. Appreciate all y'all in the building. Appreciate the super chats, man. Much love. Hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Salute to IB who I be. Shawa Allah. Ashley's Corner, Mike Biggs, the Queen. Aisha, salute Queen. Shawa Allah. IB who I be. Opulent LDTV. Undercard Boxing, my queen. My baby girl, Miss JusDue. Man, much love to the family. And y'all punch that like button on the way out. Much love and appreciation, man. Look, we gonna try to keep it coming, man. I got something else I'm working on as well. So we ain't gonna stop here. We're gonna just keep, you know what I mean, one brick at a time, one build at a time, should I say. I got another number. I got another fighter to reach out to as well. And we gonna keep it going, y'all. We got some real stuff coming on. You know what I mean? We gonna keep going. Like, one is a fighter that I know y'all gonna love if I get him. So we gonna get on that. We gonna get on that. Salute to the Queen. Much love and appreciation, Aisha. Much love. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all supporting it.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your JusDue.
Salute to Aisha. Shawa Allah. Much love and appreciation, Queen. Always showing love. Always support.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your JusDue.
Salute to the Queens, man. I truly appreciate y'all. Truly appreciate the family, man. Right, Thrill Hill. Appreciate you, man. Jelly Bean. Much love and appreciation, man. Right, and you see the difference? See the difference? That's all I'm asking for, Ash, is they just give me a little bit of their time, and they gonna see some people that really want to build. Like, you know what I mean? I really want to see the dude do as good as he possibly can. He a real one. You know what I mean? He putting in the right work. I feel like he in the right spot. He getting some good exposure with these exhibitions. I hope he continue to get them and learn on the job. And I'm a root for him, win, lose, or draw. You know what I mean? But right now, we know he gonna keep winning because he putting in that work, man. King Judah, salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up as always, man. Much love to everybody in the family. I ain't gonna keep y'all here too much longer on this. I just wanted to bring that to y'all. And again, like, I got I got the number of you know, I got a nice phone number, and I got a call to make, man, and see if I could get this fighter up here too. And this is one that we definitely, you know, we all appreciate as well. All these fighters I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep right. And it's corny because it's like that's the short term like success, Ash. That's like the instant success. You know what I mean? It's like minute rice. You get it, it come fast, but it don't last. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to really build with these dudes, man. So yeah, man. Showers, appreciate you, Queen. Right. You know what I'm saying? Facts, Ash. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear that. We want to know what you want, how to support you, and how to, know what I mean? What's going on with you. But much love and appreciation to the family, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm messing around. I'm not sure, man, because I still got some boxing stuff that we could chop up, man. I might come back and do it later live just because we always grinding. You know, the grind don't stop. And I had some other stuff I wanted to touch on as well. So I might come back and double up on the lives, y'all. Yeah, nah, it is dumb. It's dumb. That's why it's a responsible way we gonna do this, man. I appreciate y'all. Again, as always, he got some stuff up there. Aisha, he got some stuff up there. He got a couple of them, I believe, that's up there. He do. So he got some film of them. You definitely could go watch. It's a couple of them, and then he got the exhibition or two that's up there too. So salute to everybody in the building. Much love and appreciation, man. I know y'all hit that like button on the way out already. So we're going to keep building. Y'all might come back and double up on the lives. Like I said, man, the work is never done, and we just going to keep grinding, man. So y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of this Thursday, man. And we going to keep it moving, man. So with that, I'm going to let y'all up out of here, man. Peace to the family.